Aloha. This is Oahu Democrats Chair Lorna Takehara Strand with candidate Shawn Richey, who is running for the Hawai'i House of Representatives from District 49. Shawn, tell us, where were you born? And tell us about your childhood ohana.
Thank you so much, and thank you for this opportunity to speak to people through this platform. I was born in Aiea, Hawaii. I lived in my grandparents and with my parents in a multi-generational household in Halawa Heights.
Great. And where do you call home now? And what's your adult life like now?
Awesome. We're so blessed to live and to run to represent the Kaneohe area. And we've been here for the last 7 years with my beautiful wife, who is from the windward side, from Kailua, our 2 beautiful children who were born and raised right in this neighborhood, in this house, and with my parents who went on an adventure with us to buy a house together. And so we have our children growing up in a multi-generational household as well.
Wonderful. So please tell us about someone who is your personal hero, who inspires you to keep moving forward every day.
Thank you so much. I think first and foremost, I get up each and every day for my children. They really are the foundation for the future and why I'm running and why I do everything that I do in my life. But when it comes to people who's inspired me, I would have to say that it was my club basketball coach growing up in Lanakila. His name was Clayton Sorayama, and the way that he invested in young people and brought us together and taught us discipline and culture and community through basketball has stuck with me ever since. And even when I'm off track, I can still hear him in the back of my head saying, "You're running around like a chicken with your head cut off." And he just really was so selfless in what he did, and the way that he served and brought us up to have that community and to want to give back and be part of something bigger is a large reason why I serve in as many capacities as I do today.
Wow. What have been some defining moments or events in your life that helped to shape you as a Democrat?
Absolutely. Well, being born and raised right here in Hawaii, I grew up as a Democrat, and that's a great thing. I've always had a heart for those who need the help. I believe that the government has a role to lift up the people who are most in need. I've always believed in the progress that we can make as people when we come together and work together for the wonderful ideals that I grew up loving with the Democrat Party, ideals of tolerance, ideals of coming together and supporting people despite our differences to do better for everybody. So I just really growing up here instilled a lot of those values that I've carried with me for the rest of my life.
Wonderful. And what does serving the people mean to you?
Absolutely. I've served in the military for our country. I've served in a legislative session. I've served for the state government and for the state's university. And I've always had a public servant's heart. And I believe that serving is giving to others, not expecting in return, to build up and help to shift a culture towards, again, that progress and those ideals of we can do better.
And why do you believe you're the right Democrat for the job of representative for House District 49 this year?
Absolutely. I feel compelled to run for office. I don't consider myself to be a politician, but I do consider myself to be a public servant. And I want to be a representative for people that is a pillar in the community and invest in the community and is someone that they can come to and have conversations with, and they know will step up to the plate to really think about how we can work towards solutions in our communities. And then again, in legislature, aspire for those kind of goals that I think that we all want to see achieved to make life better for everybody.
If you win and can accomplish 2 things while you're in office, what would they be?
Absolutely. So, working in government for the last decade, I understand the pace at which government moves. And so, my goals are really community based, and I really want to lay down structures of communication so that it's easier for my constituents to communicate with me, let them know their voice so that I can take that to the people's house and better represent it. And the next thing is just to invest in my communities, all of the facets of them, and to leave things better than I found it.
Thank you, Shawn. And I see we can reach you if anyone wants to volunteer for you at voteshawnrichey.com.
Absolutely. VoteShawnRichey.com, ShawnRichey. Vote Shawn Richey on social media platforms, or voteshawnrichey@gmail.com.
Thank you, Shawn. It's been wonderful getting to know you.
Thank
Aloha.
you so much, Lorna. Take care.